I want to say what's up to the after the factors. I appreciate you. I'm always thankful for your patience. And you know what? It's getting kind of tricky these days. It's getting a little bit. You see, back in the old days, I used to have to do this thing, and I've been fighting. I've been fighting the system because I've just been uh, I've just been going forth and making it public right off the bat. So it's like the after the factors, even the people in the present are seeing what the after the factors are seeing. It's a little bit different. I'm muddying the waters a little bit, all right? I'm muddying the waters a little bit. So just trying to see what's gonna be the best experience for you. I don't want to delay you and slow things down. That's redundant. I understand. Um, just a little bit scattered right now as I try to make sure that I'm all prepared on both streams. It's like when I at the Christmas parties, I'm always playing with multiple loteria cards. I don't do anything simple. I do everything to the fullest. All right, and I'm over here like I'm not a typical. I'm stream maxing. I'm absolutely stream maxing. Um, I don't do anything in a simplistic type of nature. Um, I do multiple streams now, so I gotta tend to both of these communities right now. We are in the era of stream maxing. We have multiple eras. We have multiple dispensations, multiple dispensational periods. We got the Flaco era. We got the brick era. We got the piano era. We got the quantity over quality era. We got the stream maxing era. I mean, and I'm sure I'm forgetting some eras. And I'm sure they're not all in order. And we're gonna have more eras. We could have an eras tour. Let me make sure this is all compatible. You see, I gotta do it's twice. Double your pleasure, double your fun, I'm doing twice the work now with two of these streams. Stream maxing to the fullest. For the horizontalians, for the verticalians, for the horizontalians, for the verticators, the verticalibrations. Ooh, I like that. The verticalibrations. Ooh, I like that. Verticalibrations. I'm 18 with a bullet. All right, here we go. It's a complicated thing that we're getting into here. This is a complicated era, but I believe in it. I believe in it. I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't believe in it. I want to thank you for being here. For the vertical crowd, absolutely shaming and embarrassing the horizontal crowd. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad. That's not my intention. What's up, Jane Caulfield? Come on is doing work in both streams. How is this even possible? First to ever be first in both chats. Shoo! James Bishop, what's up, mate? The sound is popping. Well, I told Marilena that we gotta go after the stream. I gotta go and I gotta get my equipment. I gotta get everything in order because I'm done. This is child's play. I'm done with this. with this low ranking setup, with this elementary setup. We got to make some changes here. I'm growing weary. Come on, I need to know your secret. Do you get notifications 1 minute before the rest of us? I wish we could find out his secret and then apply it to the entire community. That would be amazing. We got more eras. We got more eras than Taylor Swift. I missed last night's stream because I had to be up at 5:30 a.m. Ooh. Dang, I hope you had fully recovered from your celebrations, having to wake up at 5:30. Homizontos. What did you miss? What were we talking about kind of yesterday? It was just the ridiculousness of Ilya Tapuera, and how not only is he delaying and ducking, they're actually going to let him pull a Tomas Aspinall. And I don't know if anybody answered this yesterday. If they did, I did not see it. Was there another instance, or was it only Tomas Aspinall? I had to ask the people for help, and then I was like, oh, how did I not know that? They're talking about Ilya Tapuera, and apparently there was an insider from ESPN that's like, I'm telling you guys, they're not going to strip him. I know very well. I'm talking to people over there. They're not going to strip him. They're going to have the winner from Gaethje and Pimblett defend the interim title. They're going to defend the interim title. Ridiculous. And I was asking, is there a precedent for this? It's bad enough we have an interim title. They're going to defend it now? Is this the first time? And people are like, how'd you forget, bro? Tomas Aspinall did it. But was there anyone else? Was that the first time they ever had to? And I mean, that kind of makes me understand a little more why people were so upset. And maybe they didn't even realize why. Because I think they just wanted a reason to hate him anyway. But like, just being a fan of the sport, you got to know as a fan of the sport that makes your sport look so stupid because of John Jones' actions. That now we got people defending interim titles. But was there someone even before Tomas Aspinall that did that? The new setup era. Only Tom? Okay. Oh, Adam's chilling in the vertical. Look at this, bro. Adam with the vertical, like if he was Vince Carter, David Conchas. Hey, ese vato with the taco. I don't even like tacos, bro. I always say it. Is the mic better? Did I fix it? What's up, Army? Melancholy at the dentist, fool. More scared than a raccoon caught in a trash can. You don't like the... I love going to the dentist. I don't know why. I've never understood it. I've always loved... I think, to me, I look at... Like, I like going to the dentist. I like getting a haircut. Like, I don't like having to go out and do stuff. That part I dread. I don't like to have to make appointments. I don't like to have to talk on the phone. I don't like to have to interact with somebody and drive over there. But I like the act of it. I like getting a haircut. I like going to the dentist. It's like getting a massage. I just like... I don't know. It's like you're on timeout. You don't have to do anything. Someone's just doing something. Like you're just getting tended to, you know? It feels good. I feel just like a little puppy getting groomed, you know? But that's weird because I don't think puppies like that. Second biggest fear other than running into John Jones in a dark alley. Just live I was going to say live vivaciously through me, but I don't know if that's... Just channel me. Just channel my joy for the dentist and see if it could work. Manifest my joy for the dentist. We're in the Dana has given up era. He seems burnt out or he needs to retire. Yeah, and I was trying to play Dana's advocate the other day, and I was trying to figure out, like, is there some world in which maybe we're not seeing these things and he's just a mouthpiece, and maybe people up at the top pulling the strings are doing stuff that he hates, and maybe they're ruining it for him, and maybe he actually would be enthusiastic about it, but because I've been a part of things before that I just started to be like, I don't even care about this anymore. This is stupid because other people involved are ruining it. And I know how that feels to be like, well, I can't even get excited about this thing anymore. It's garbage because you guys are destroying it and your influence is lame. So I can't even pretend to get excited about this anymore. What's up, PN Martinez? Kim North in the vertical section. Brandon May, why you're playing, bro? Nathan Gaming, orale. Conor versus Masvidal rumors, the fight nobody asked for. I'm telling you, when I hear about Conor versus Masvidal, I'm like, ooh, let me watch Marab and Sean O'Malley again. Ooh, let me watch Lopez and Volkanovski again. Ooh, it doesn't make any sense. It's ridiculous. Ooh, let me see Volkanovski and Max Holloway again. Ooh, it's. I'm telling you, and you know what? I was thinking about this the other day, and I never actually took the time to do it. That's how I remember stuff that I forget, and it's been working lately. I've done this the last time, in the last few days. Whenever I can't remember something, I go, and then I shake it back into place. I don't know if any of you have ever tried that before, but it works. It's like you know it's somewhere up there, but you can't find it, and then you shake it, and it comes back. I've been doing that a lot lately. Let me look at something before I lace you guys up. Talk amongst yourselves, please. Okay. 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 It was what I thought. So let me tell you guys something, because I was a little bit disappointed. I was a little bit disappointed with some of the people in the community the other day, because I had a fantastic, amazing revelation. Um, and I think it was a good video. If you're a member and you go to the membership tab, and I'm talking about Conor McGregor's new opponent, I'm telling you, you got to see it. You got to see, because when I went into that video, when I clicked record and I started making that video, I had no idea that I was going to come to that realization. And you saw it happen in real time. We were hearing the news about Conor McGregor and how he's not going to fight Michael Chandler. It's off. And for a lot of people, and definitely the way that all these websites were trying to formulate the headline was like, Conor's not fighting at the White House. They're trying to make clickbait. And then when you click on it, it's like, oh, he's not going to fight Chandler, which makes sense. And again, I'm reiterating, it wouldn't make any sense for Chandler and McGregor to fight anymore, because the fight has become a meme in the community. It's no longer justifiable from any angle. It's not to be taken seriously, and it's become a stain on Michael Chandler's legacy. There's a lot of stains. There's a whole pattern. Michael Chandler's legacy is like a cheetah print. There's a lot of stains and spots on it, and this is one of them now. It's turned into a joke about Chandler fighting McGregor and how it's all pathetic and he's pining over him and this and that. It would make Dana White and the UFC look bad to make that fight at this point. It's old news. Nobody cares. So it's definitely not that Conor McGregor's not going to fight at it. And then I started to think, who would make sense for Conor McGregor? And who would make sense for Michael Chandler? Because Michael Chandler is a very exciting fighter to watch, is in a similar way as Tony Ferguson's an exciting fighter to watch. Nate Diaz is an exciting fighter. They're the kind of fighters from like the 1990s days of the UFC. They're going to get their face beat in. There's going to be a lot of blood. But they tried real hard. There was some effort there. And it's kind of like from the old WWF days, Mankind. It's like you could really get behind a fighter that takes a beating and, sacrifices everything and puts it on the line for you to have a good show. And you'll just see someone get the heck beat out. Like Nate Diaz, Michael Chandler, Tony Ferguson, they would play, like if they were in the movie Rocky, they would play the piece of the meat that was hanging That would be their role in the movie, the swinging big old piece of cow meat. That would be them. That's their role in the situation. And then I started thinking about who could Conor McGregor fight? Who would make sense? And I started going through the rankings and this and that. I started thinking about where Conor's at in his career, his most recent losses, his most recent wins that was just because a dude took a dive, how much he weighs, what he's been doing, how everything that's led to whatever. And I started thinking about other dudes because you can't just go, here's where he fought, here's how much he weighed, it's not like that. You got to take everything into consideration, all the context, all the nuance, all the decisions, everything. And when I did that, I realized, and this wasn't just, what would be fun? What would be a cool celebrity death match? This was me taking all things into consideration. The best matchup that there could. And man, it frustrated me. It frustrated me how some people blew it off and laughed it off and acted like it was ridiculous. And almost immediately, they just started naming other people. No, that's not what we're doing. This isn't time like, who do you guys think is the best matchup? I think this one, let's throw my. No. I'm telling you. This isn't a thing with room to debate. This is the best matchup. Conor McGregor and Israel Adesanya at the White House. But Israel Adesanya is a 185er. And are you, bro? I bet you Conor McGregor weighs more than Adesanya right now. What are we talking about? You guys still like in your beanies? You think Conor McGregor is the Skeletor? He weighs in at 145 or what? Conor McGregor weighs more. He's going to have to cut weight to be as light as Adesanya. And I can't even, it's pathetic. And I don't remember who it was. And I'm kind of glad that I don't, so that I don't lose respect for them. But I don't remember who started talking about height. Bro, if you're like out at a event at the school, and you know one of your kids' friends' parents runs up on you, he's like, I don't like the way your kid was talking to my kid and this and that. Bro, are you gonna be like, I'm sorry? I was talking trash when I was at the pad and I was telling my kid that you're a punk, but I forgot how tall you were. And we're pretty much the same way, right? But you're tall, bro. I'm sorry. Do you got a brother? Do you got a brother that's closer to my height so we can squab? Because I'm just like, I was raised in such a way that I was brought to believe that anybody that's taller than me is just going to beat me to the ground, bro. I mean, could you pick someone by proxy, like Hunger Games type of, could you pick someone that I could fight that's closer to my size and stature? Because I can't play this game, homie. That's what you're doing. That's pathetic, man. But beyond that, because some of you aren't going to be able to arise out from that. Some of you are just, it's so embedded and ingrained in you, height, weight, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I guess. I mean, I'm sorry for your limitations. But beyond that, how tall was Kelvin Gastelum? Does anybody want to answer that question for me? How many people in their memory remembers Kelvin Gastelum to be 6 foot 2 3/4? Would you guys think he was? I mean, I know he would gel up his hair and stuff like that. Would you think he was like 6'4" 2/8 or what? I don't know. I'll cut to the chase for you. He's 5'9". He's probably less than an inch taller than Conor McGregor. He's probably less than an inch taller than Conor McGregor, and that was one of the fights his life. I mean, he brutalized Adesanya, and I know Adesanya won the fight, but look at what kind of a contest that was. Who do you think is a better fighter, Gastelum or Conor McGregor? Who has the accolades? Who has the striking? What are we doing here? Why are you starting to see how unbelievably brainwashed you guys get because of size, because of weight classes? It just gets pounded into your subconscious. Conor McGregor probably weighs more than Gastelum right now, and he's less than an inch shorter. If you don't understand how Adesanya versus Conor at the White House would be an unbelievable matchup, I don't even know what you're doing here. Unbelievable. Um, Hey, it was James Bishop with the membership. Thank you for doing it on this Saturday afternoon. Thank you for bringing someone into the fold that could see my Conor McGregor Adesanya revelation. Oh, dang. Disco Hutch in the chat. Always a party. What inspired the early stream? Rashad, typically I'm supposed to stream earlier. And for the people that are here, like a lot of the time, I've told them that I've had some conversation with Marilena and stuff, and I'm supposed to be streaming earlier. I'm supposed to be, I'm a family man. I'm supposed to be with the family in the evenings, So typically, I'm streaming earlier in the day. If you catch me later on, that means, stuff just started falling apart. How dare you put down a cheetah? I'm not even gonna do it. I'm not even gonna do it, bro. That's what I'm saying, unadapted. That's what I'm saying, bro. What's up? What's up, Jessica? Bro, you could tell Angel? Dang it. 4'2"? What's up, Connor McMullen? How's it going? We going out tonight. Woo, 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 woo. That's great. That's great to hear. Heck yeah. Do you know what today is? I don't know. It's probably not your anniversary, but it's time to go out tonight. Marloca, the OG Dojo. Hola, familia, primo, James, Hutch, Octopus, Camon, Ransalada, Nadate, Jessica, and Angel Army. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Where's Flaco? I don't know, man. He might be at work right now. I don't know. We're kind of estranged right now, bro. Not in a bad way. We just haven't spoken. It's mostly my fault. It's mostly my fault. I need to do better. I'm not a good socializer, I want to apologize to the Verticalians. The Verta, what's your names? The Verticalibrators, the Verticalibrations. I feel like I've been ignoring you a little bit. What's up, Darmy? Oh yeah, all those suits, those corner office types ruin everything, man. What's up, Natsara Boba? Yeah, I think it might be a matter of that. I really do. I know it's easy to hate on the dude, but I don't think he has as much power and control as people think he does. Ryan Watterson, I think it was yesterday. I'd have to look it up again, but I was pretty sure it was yesterday. I'm gonna talk about that right now. I'm gonna talk about Ramzan Kadyrov in a moment. I just wanted to give it a few minutes to start the stream. Nathan Gaming, what's up? What is your least favorite race? There's only one race. Do you mean ethnicity? If you're talking about it, or are you talking about Maybe I'm the one that's being racially motivated here. Are you talking about like the 100, the 200, the 4x100 relay? Are we talking Olympics? Connor knows Izzy will be too much after such a long layoff. Masvidal. Well, that's what I'm saying, because look at what Masvidal, Adesanya is a sacrificial lamb right now. Against Piper, they've officially made Adesanya the gatekeeper. He's going to be 4 down. He's going to be 4 losses in a row. After that, it's going to be like, hey, time for a super fight. One last swan song, one last payout. So I could see him doing that at the White House after the loss. It would make sense for him. A couple of the people that are hailed as the biggest strikers ever in the UFC, I could definitely see that. People hate them as much as they love them, and 2 past champions. I think it's huge. No, I mean, so Gastelum height comparison sounds a little weird. Isn't that like saying that Max Holloway could be heavyweight because he's not much shorter than DC, blah, blah, blah. I mean, in a way, I guess I'm the wrong person to have that conversation with, because I'm always like, yeah. If Max Holloway wants to keep putting on even more muscle and gain some bonza, yeah, why not? I don't understand the limitations that people like to put. It sounds soft to me. It sounds weak to have a dude be like, he'll kill me. He'll kill me. I'm too skinny. Well, fool, just put some weight on if that's how you feel, or just like hone your striking and strike them in the right places. Don't get caught. Don't let them put you on the ground. I don't know. Like, people are just scared, man. But aside from that, it's not that weird. The Holiday and DC thing is an insane comparison, because we're talking about weight. Like, you're making an extreme example because of the weight difference, right? There is no weight difference with McGregor and Adesanya. Like I was saying, he probably weighs more than Adesanya right now. You see how thick he is? Yeah, that BMF match is pretty promising. T-Man makes sandals great again. The chancla? You talking about the chancla, homie? Thank you for the support. I fought his Chechen guys in Iraq, Afghanistan, and in Syria. He's a horrible person who sends guys to... Dang. You fought those dudes? I'm trying to get one. He who dares Adele, I'm trying to bring it back. My least favorite race is Formula 1. That's boring, bro. Izzy versus Tony Ferguson. Oh, to Rafael Carly, stop it. Adesanya will be like, bro, we didn't even start the fight yet. Herzog's just not even trying anymore. He's going to do it before they even start. He's going to do when they touch gloves. Oh, that looks like a TKO. Adesanya couldn't handle that one. Adesanya has rocked again. He's rocked again. Imagine just like after that video of Adesanya with his coach and he got rocked. Imagine they do the glove touch and it rocks Adesanya. Remember when Jones versus Izzy was a talking point? Man, nobody ever listens to me. Nobody puts respect on my beanie. I was telling people. They were just blinded, man. Everyone been Chechen fighter, especially talented. Well, look, I didn't even know this until, was it Jane Caulfield? I think last night, Jane Caulfield is the one that even told me about Ramzan Kadyrov. And I don't know. You know what I think is very interesting? I didn't ask. I don't know how Jane knew. I don't know if Jane has some kind of special connection being over there in Canada, just trudging through the snow. I mean, it's basically like Russia over there. I don't know if they have some kind of relationship to each other. When I imagine Canada, like when I try to close my eyes and visualize Canada, it looks exactly like that scene from Rocky 5. Rocky 4. When they're like training in the snow in Russia and stuff like that. It's like they're basically the same. So I don't know how Jane Caulfield had this information. But I barely found out yesterday about Ramzan Kadyrov. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, stupid microphone. I'm not even touching the mic. Why would it be popping? I'm done with this, man. Is it popping right now? Oh. Jane Caulfield is wait, is this a bad, should I say that? Is that a bad term? Now that I think of it, I feel like the name, it sounds like the name kind of implies something that I'm not sure if I want to say. Okay, maybe it's just my mind then. Because when I tried to visualize what that could mean, I was like, ugh, is that what that means? I was going to refer to Jane Caulfield as a honeypot. And I was like, I don't know if I should say that. Best era was Diaz, Pan, St. Pierre. Hey, did you hear that apparently the Diaz brothers are beefing? The Diaz brothers are beefing right now. So that era might be coming back, bro. A root canal. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Never a more appropriate time to be feeling melancholy, bro. Is it still bad? Is the microphone still bad right now at this very moment in time? You didn't know he had the daughter of Fedor beat up? I heard about that one. Yeah, I heard about that one. Yeah, and I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm not entirely sure why, because I was kind of half asleep when I saw the news. But I think it has something to do with the chick that Nick Diaz married, and even his coaches don't like her. Like everyone thinks that he's making some bad moves and that she has bad intentions. All right, thank you, Adrian. Thank you for letting me know. Is this a short or a live? This is a short video. It's a short video. This is not live. Um, this is a 30-second video, and it will continue to loop. Um, yeah, I heard about that. That was dirty, man. Like, I don't understand that situation. Like, I know there's dudes all around them with guns and this and that, but you know they gotta hate them. You know they gotta be walking on eggshells. You know they gotta be scared for their life and the lives of their families because they're so intercorrelated with them. It's like, hey, just let Fedor in. Let Fedor in through the side door. Let him just do his thing to Kadyrov, and then you're all free. It's just like when the witch died in The Wizard of Oz. You guys could live happily ever after. But I don't get why people don't just let it happen like that. Nick Diaz is with the lady who got him on drugs in the first place, which is why everyone's mad at him. Nah, I'm sorry, bro. Inquisitor. It's not live. I'm sorry, man. I've been trying to go live more often lately. Um, just kind of provide a sort of community where people could come and chill out and have a good time. But unfortunately, this right now is not live. I apologize. Hopefully, I could be doing a live on Monday. And I hope that you could catch it then. Um, I can't. I don't know. Is there anybody that wants to see Masvidal and Conor McGregor? I don't understand it. That sounds like such a lame. I probably rather watch Chandler and McGregor. Chandler's more exciting than Masvidal. So listen, I've been telling you guys, and it is unbelievable. It is unbelievable how things are starting to formulate as we get closer and closer to the White House event. I've been telling you guys that they're going to come up with fights that up to this point haven't made any sense because they need more title fights. Donald Trump wants more title fights. Dana White is saying, yes, sir. So they got to figure it out. They don't even have enough title fights that would make sense to have that many on the card the way things are all materializing right now. So they need to make more. They're thinking about more BMF titles. They're thinking about interim BMF titles. They got interim titles, interim title defenses. Then we're going to have a Legends Battle title fight with Jon Jones and Daniel Comer. Then we're going to have an intergender title fight because someone needs to fight Amanda Nunes. They're not going to bring her back. They're not going to bring this legend back and then just let her slip through their fingertips. They need to find somebody for her, and there ain't no female on the roster that's going to be ready in an amount of time. So they're going to give her maybe like Brandon Royval. Maybe they'll bring like, I don't know who will make enough sense for Amanda Nunes at this point. Matt Brown. I'm not sure. But they're not going to let her slip through. That's going to be the Legends Battle title fight, the intergender title, maybe Henry Cejudo, intergender title fight. And now we got the Cain versus Abel. The Cain versus Abel title fight, the brother on brother violence. Can you imagine Nick Diaz and Nate Diaz going toe to toe, squaring up center of the cage on top of the Monster logo, slap fighting? Straight up Stockton slap fighting each other across the face. We never thought that we would see it. And we never thought that we would see Jon Jones and Daniel Comer again. Some of you never thought you'd see the intergender title fight unless you're watching the Russian fights and you know they've already paved the way. But brother on brother, Cain and Abel, the Stockton slap on slap violence. I'm excited, bro. What's next? Legends title, intergender title, Cain versus Abel title. What else could they? How else can we segregate these individuals into segments that will make more sense? They could have like a striking title. They could have like, okay, so like Jon Jones and Daniel Comer is the Legends title. Amanda Nunes and Henry Cejudo is an intergender title. Nate Diaz and Nick Diaz is the Cain and Abel title. And then Conor McGregor and Israel Adesanya is the Fall from Grace title. The Fall from Grace undisputed title. What else could there be? I feel like it's going to come to me. So look, it's no, the horizontal is alive and well, bro. I'm looking at both right now. I got the vertical and the horizontal going. So look, let me talk about the Ramzan Kadyrov situation. Now, I want to give you a glimpse of just how dark and disturbed and twisted Ramzan Kadyrov is, okay? In case you didn't already know. Apparently, Ramzan Kadyrov is on the brink of death. His kidney is failing him. It looks like he's dying. He has a issue with the kidneys, and very conveniently for Khamzat Chimaev, he's nowhere in the area. And very fortunately for Khamzat Chimaev, he does not have a matching kidney. He does not have a matching kidney because he's been drinking too much of that Abu Dhabi water. They have a different type of atmosphere over there. Maybe that's why he's been spending so much time over there, because apparently I'm learning Ramzan Kadyrov has had health issues for quite a while now. And if they've been related to his kidneys and Khamzat Chimaev knew this, that's probably why he's spending so much time overseas and Abu Dhabi, filtering all that stuff through his kidneys and making sure that he ain't a match. But here's where it gets dark and sordid in nature. Right after Ramzan Kadyrov falls ill and needs a kidney, no pun intended, Ramzan Kadyrov needs a kidney. His kid is in a car accident. Now, there's a rumor out there. People are starting to speculate. There's a rumor out there that Ramzan Kadyrov who's actually trying to have his own kid killed so that he could get his matching kidney. There's a rumor out there circulating stating that to be the case right now. Now, I did start the rumor, but that has nothing to do with its validity. The rumor is that Ramzan Kadyrov is trying to have his own kid killed so he could have his kidney because he's a match. And he's been priming and he's been grooming Khamzat Chimaev all this time. But ironically, Khamzat Chimaev has also been grooming. He's been grooming his own kidneys with that Abu Dhabi water. And now he's no longer a match. Immediately after Ramzan, look in the news. I'm not making this up. Go scope the articles. As soon as Ramzan Kadyrov fell ill and needed a new kidney, boom, car accident with his own son. It's like I'm watching Godfather Part 2. Everyone's going to start dropping like flies. Everyone with a matching kidney better take off to Abu Dhabi immediately, start drinking that water. I don't understand how people aren't putting these pieces together. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. They call Ramzan Kadyrov about his son. He's like, that fool don't got insurance. Do what you got to do. He don't have insurance. He's not on my plan. I can't help him. Ramzan Kadyrov. Ramzan Kadyrov is deplorable. Disgraceful, heartless, and potentially soon kidneyless. And potentially very soon kidneyless. It's the irony is impressive, actually. Angel Padilla, have you been watching the MMA Guru? Oh, no, loyalty in this business, it's always been Poppy, bro. It's always been doing that. I always get those comments, man. It's so dumb. I just need to fix it. Even Kadyrov's body didn't want to be a part of Kadyrov shenanigans. I heard Chimaev was tipped off. I mean, he fled just in time, man. Just in time. I could just see Kadyrov. He's sitting there in bed. He's like, wait a minute, kid. Kidney, kid. My kid. What is Abu Dhabi water? Ask Chimaev, bro. I don't know. It's kind of like Jello. Stuff thick, bro. The atmosphere is different. They're trying to create a new Eden over there. The atmosphere is different. It's like a greenhouse over there. See, bro? They're calling me the new Simpsons. It's great value, purified drinking water. It's the greatest value that I could find, at least. Heck yeah, Fight Life Pod. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. We're going to be doing this real soon. I'm going to be doing, I don't know what you want to call it, collab, chill time podcast, I don't know, with Fight Life Pod. We're going to be doing it real soon. Apparently, I got an email. We're going to make it happen. Thank you for reaching out again. Heck yeah. Kidneyless MMA. What's up, Cody Chapman? What the heck? Ramzan Kadyrov was on Aiden Ross's stream?
'Cause I got all my homies with me.
How do you kidney shot a man with no kidneys? Fight Life Pod, I'll check just in case, bro.
Family. 'Cause I got all my homies with me.
Hey, thank you for doing it. Thank you, James Bishop. Thank you, James Bishop, for blessing this community. And Angel Padilla is out here flexing his 10 months on everybody. Thank you. Cody Chapman bouncing from stream to stream. Cody Chapman's out here like me, stream maxing. I mean, when I come on here and I talk about stuff like this, with like what's going on with Ramzan Kadyrov, honestly, it's frustrating because I'm just like a dude on an island. I'm just like John on the island of Patmos out here. I just feel like I got shipped away and people are acting like I'm crazy and I'm just kind of rambling and foaming at the mouth and stuff. It's like, nah. Like, I'd like to think of a word other than gaslighting so I don't sound like some chick on TikTok. But, I mean, that's just the easiest way to just say it off the beanie right now so you understand what I'm saying. That it's like, it's insulting and it's offensive when I connect these dots, and it couldn't possibly, the timing is no coincidence. And nobody wants to talk about it. Maduro versus Kadyrov at the White House, the winner gets a kidney. Does Maduro need one too? How does it affect Cody Garbrandt's legacy? Dang, I didn't know. Wait, did I know that? I think I did know that. I think I just forgot. That Mayweather went over there. Wasn't that kind of like in the era when he was going to box McGregor? There we go. I fixed it so it's not portrait anymore. This is the home page for sure. This is the home page. Wait, what do you mean, the horizontal? Dang, all right. The horizontals, as Kaimon says. Needs all the help you could get right now. Dang. Maduro versus Diddy, the oil fight. How do you feel about Nick Diaz getting out of rehab? I feel like I've seen too many people, honestly, in and out of that situation, and I don't want to be a downer. I don't want to be negative. I don't want to unnecessarily assume the worst. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Now, but I mean, just the very brief footage that I've seen of Nick, and just some of the, I don't know. I mean, you could only see so much from seeing someone's face, but I think a lot of us have seen people in and out of situations like that, and with certain people that are just bringing them down and just bringing in a certain type of aura to the situation, and it just doesn't look good, man. It doesn't look good when I see them. I saw some footage. It was like late last night or this morning of him. Oh, and then there was footage of Sean Strickland trying to talk to. And I know Nick always had this weird kind of like shy, reserved kind of a thing. So there's that to factor in as well. But it's tough. It's a tightrope because you want to believe that people could do good for themselves and do better. And let's say there was a couple people bringing it, like, I mean, does anybody know anybody in their life where maybe they were in a situation with somebody and they were younger and they were more immature and they had kind of a toxic relationship, but somehow, some way, They figured it out. And now they got kids and they seem to be doing okay. And, you know, they go to Red Robin every once in a while. You see them put up a picture on Facebook. It seems like they're doing cool. They just got a new car. So it's like, hey, if we end up never hearing a single negative thing ever from them again and they somehow figured it out, perfect. That would be cool. That would be a good story. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I wonder when he met this chick. He had to have met her after he was already Nick Diaz, right? I don't know what kind of money he saved up. I don't know if she just likes being with someone with the rap, feeling like a bad girl. I don't know. It's just there does seem to be some kind of weird aura, some kind of weird atmosphere on the situation. Inquisitor Vex just came in strong with the self-inflicted membership. Thank you for doing it, Inquisitor. Thank you. Bringing that Inquisition oversized backlog of content for you to skim through, Inquisitor. And there's a link in there for the Discord too. Yeah, it's not good. Just brings out the worst, man. Just brings out all the things that he was fighting to get away from and distance himself from. You know, all the insecurities and sadness and depression. All right. I'm glad you find something that works for you. Angel Padilla. I'm just happy that you guys are doing good right now. I'm just happy to know that you guys overcame and you're doing well, bro. Angel Padilla's gonna celebrate the 3-day weekend. He's gonna go buy a car on Monday. Martin Luther King Jr. deals. Marloca no dojo surfing. Pick one. The OG one. Yeah, it's messed up. Anyone could turn their life around, but they really need to want it. Going back to the woman who caused so much trouble for you seems to be the wrong choice. Yeah. That's what I'm trying not to, like, it's gonna have to really be an outlier type of situation. Because I feel like, 9.9 times out of 10, there's one of those people that's just, they got that bucket of that toxicity, They bring that toxicity to their city. Someone hooked me up with a Gifted a while back. I wanted to pay it forward, but I don't know if I can on mobile. I'm not sure, bro. I think you can, but I mean, just the fact that you self-inflicted, that's I really appreciate that, man. It's so cool that we have people in this community constantly gifting people and look, see, and you're like you are the most perfect example and testimonial of what these generous people are doing. You got gifted with a membership, and then once that ran out, you're like, I saw something, whatever it was that I liked, I want to stay in. Even if not, maybe you never even scoped the membership tab. Maybe you never even looked at any of the extra content, but you were still like, I'm going to support. And then you're talking about even paying it forward to someone else. Like, that's a perfect kind of example that could come from these gifted memberships. Thank you, bro. Who you think's gonna win, Patty Pendleton or Dustin Gaethje? I think Gaethje. Red bar. What's that about, man? Why is that meme a thing? I get stickers and super chats, but I can't see gift membership. Interesting. Does anybody know why he wouldn't be able to gift a membership? Because I feel like everyone that gives memberships are on their phones most of the time. You saw that one, bro. I don't want to live forever, 'cause I don't have anything in me. Man, I can't even. I'm trying to remember why I did that. You can't gift from phone? What? What in the world? That's crazy to imagine that all the people that have been gifting have been doing it from a desktop. I would figure all these people will be on their phones. I've never seen it. Oh, you know what it might be? Don't you have to be in the app? Like if you're watching on like Safari or something like that, I don't think it will work. I think you have to use the YouTube app, right? Can anybody confirm that? On Android, you can gift. Yes, you can. I wonder if it has something to do with if you're actually using the app. Thank you, bro. Angel's on his phone. I can literally see it right now on Android, but not on iPhone. Being Venezuelan, I can't donate nor gift memberships. Only using a VPN, I can, but still ain't got to. No, you're good, bro. Wait a minute. In Venezuela, you have to use a VPN to even watch this channel? Is that what you're saying? It's that complicated to just watch what you want? Dang. I'm on my phone using the app. It's the $ on the bottom right. I'm on the app. Yeah, I'm on YouTube app. What the heck? Why does it do that, man? So dumb. There's been times over the months where people have said something similar where they're like, I'm trying to gift, but I can't. Or I'm trying to get a membership and I can't. It's like, why do they make it so complicated? Thank you, James Bishop. Thank you for blessing. Just testing. I think James Bishop is testing his phone. Thank you for doing it. Dang, they just straight up locked out from learning the Mexican martial arts. That's dirty. That's dangerous. That's actually dangerous for those countries. That's not a smart move. Mara Loca gifting one as well. That's that. I mean, I'm with you, Disco Golf Hutch. That's frustrating, bro. Disco Golf Hutch is like, what the heck is wrong with my phone then? That's annoying. Wow. Yeah, maybe. Hopefully, loyalty in this business. Hopefully. Yeah, you're right, Army. They don't. Thank you, Randall Cunningham. Thank you, bro. And I was telling people yesterday because a lot of people that haven't been around in a while were coming by because the vertical stream was actually getting pushed out by YouTube. And I've been telling people, keep an eye out. I'm gonna continue making more edited content as well. Coming back out of my hiatus. Heck yeah, that's what it should have been from the start, Army. I actually don't know. I think we need to go grocery shopping. I have no idea what we're gonna have for dinner. We haven't got that far yet. I don't think we have anything here that we could have. I think we're gonna have to go grocery shopping. Disco Golf Hutch member for 5 months. 5 months, but I can't operate my phone. Yo, I comment on that computer. I think I don't think it's an operator error type of thing. I think because I've heard of this before, it's definitely YouTube, and I don't understand why it's just like they unsubscribe people. And people are like, what the heck? I've had to subscribe like 3 times. YouTube is just dumb. No, I didn't run out yet, but I'm I'm kind of trying to save them from myself. I have a few left, but if I turn it into a dinner, then they're just gonna go like in one shot. And I feel like I gave people a taste, and I'm like, all right, you had your taste, and now they're my snacks, bro. Oh, oh. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. What am I, what's happening?
We are family.
Oh, snap. Disco Golf Hutch with
I got
5
all my
membership.
homies
Hey, did you
with
figure it out? Disco Golf Hutch either figured it out and he cracked the code,
We are family.
or he's on a desktop,
'Cause I got all my homies with me.
or he went to his local library and he's using one of the computers over there.
We are family. 'Cause I got all my homies with me. We are family. 'Cause I got all my homies with me. We are family. 'Cause I got all my homies with me.
This is annoying. Thank you for doing it, Disco Golf Hutch. Thank you. He's out here testing. He's out here testing and experimenting. This is a scientific venture. This is a scientific venture. And the community is better for it. Because Disco Golf Hutch is out here like Einstein. The theory, he's exercising the theory of gifting on a mobile device or at his local library. Robert Gerard, it's weird, man. It's like you have you already gone on the membership tab and enabled it? YouTube is so dumb. It makes you go enable the ability to receive a gift. It's so dumb. Oh, he did it on a computer. Bro, I was sad for you at first because I was like, man, that's messed up. I was happy because I thought you were able to figure it out and you had to go out of your way and do it on a computer. But the fact that you went out of your way and did it on a computer speaks volumes. Thank you. Thank you for going through all the hoops and the extra steps, Disco Golf Hutch. I think someone's playing basketball or something. I keep hearing something bounce. Gaethje's got it, bro, all day. Leg kicks, takedown defense, hands. Paddy Pimblett couldn't beat Jared Gordon. Paddy Pimblett couldn't beat Jared Gordon if Jared Gordon was assaulting his mom or what, I don't know, something like that. Paddy Pimblett couldn't beat Jared Gordon if Jared Gordon was assaulting his mom through a brown paper bag. Or how does this phrase go? Thank you, Angel Padilla. Angel Padilla is straight up showing off by donating on his phone, and it's slightly insensitive. It's slightly insensitive, but I'm very blessed and fortunate from the gesture. Thank you, bro. No, you're good, Angel. You're good, Angel. They say you are what you eat, and I don't want to become a weenie. I don't want to become a big old weenie. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep a healthy percentage going. For every weenie that I eat, I gotta eat like I don't know, like a bunch of cauliflower or something. James Bishop. James Bishop is out here flexing his mobile device as well. Thank you for doing it.
We are family. Cause I got all my homies with me.
Gift theory. I love science. I love science. Marloca with the membership as well. Marloca also loves science.
Cause I got all my homies with me.
Melancholy. I feel like
We are family.
I feel like you're pranking me a lot of the time. I feel like you've taken it like upon yourself the role in this community to rage bait me. And I'm learning character and perseverance through it, Melancholy.
Cause I got all my homies with me. We are family.
I got all my homies with me. Yeah, I feel kind of bad for saying that because I actually do like Jerry Gordon a lot. And I had a brief exchange with him on Instagram, and he was nice.
Family. Cause
I got all my homies with me. James Bishop is relentless. He is showing no humility toward his brothers and sisters. He is donating. He's gifting on his mobile. The screen is cracked. It's just all the odds are against him, and he's still gifting out here. Unbelievable. He's using his left hand. Sam's Club over Costco. Not for me, man. I tried it before. I tried it, and honestly, I don't know why I did. If I had to guess, I think it was because the crowds, and I was like, heck no, I can't do those crowds anymore. I feel like I'm at the fair, but without the amazing corn dogs. It's not worth it. Now, if they had those corn dogs, like taste testing and stuff like that, and I know they got the Costco dogs, but it ain't the same. Man, that fluffy breaded bread around like the fair. I could deal with the crowds for that, but I went to Sam's Club and it's like a ghost town compared to Costco. But man, I was slumming over there, bro. I couldn't do it. Marloca with another membership. Heck yeah. I have to be honest, I never had the glizzy. These goblins never had the glizzy at Sam's. I mean, I might have to go over there just for it. Wait. I can't tell if you're saying what I think you're saying. I don't know if that's a metaphor, James Bishop, or if you actually got to go travel somewhere. I'll just leave that one alone. Oh gosh, yeah. Bro, there's been moments like that before. Robert Gerard, there's been moments I remember in the past where we were having, because sometimes we'll have like these deep conversations because we're just real people, you know? And sometimes someone will come in and we'll be having a moment and then I'll go, burr, 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 burr. Hey, I can't, there was one time I was talking with someone in the chat and they had something kind of like, I don't know if you guys remember that. It was like something that was like sad. And that happened. And it was like, dang. And even everyone in the chat was acknowledging it. Um, James Bishop, you got to do what you got to do, man. I don't want to hold you back. I don't want to block you, bro. I appreciate every moment that we have with you, but I don't want to ruin anything. You know what I'm saying? Have this issue at work all the time. Someone thinks I'm rage baiting while I feel that we are just talking. Not being able to read social cues and inflection and properly give inflection is annoying. Bro, honestly, and I'm going to tell you this with all love because of the conversations that we've had and ways that we have related and things that we like, like Rick Glassman and different, like I know exactly what you're talking about. I know where you're at. I have my own issues in real life. So you know what I'm saying. Um, but completely transparent. There's times when you'll say something. I'm like, are we beefing right now? And it's like, yeah, it's interesting. Yeah. But no, it's good, man. It makes good conversation. It makes things exciting. But man, that's gotta be frustrating, huh? It's gotta be exhausting for you, man. Um oh, you actually are traveling. Okay. I mean two things could be true at once. um James shares some real life. Good looking, Godspeed. Disco cheese. Oh no, no, no. Oh, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not even gonna say that. James, I still can't tell if you're joking. Your metaphors are getting more elaborate, bro. I can't tell if you're being tongue in cheek, bro. Um, no pun intended. Bro. Um, Oh heck yeah, Jane Caulfield is super necessary. GM, I gotta confess, I function on sarcasm, but have the inability to detect it. So if my chat seems obnoxious, it's definitely sarcasm. Genuinely not trying to rage bait. No, I mean, like I said, we go way back, and I understand, because of the conversations that we've had, and the things I feel like we've been through in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So I already had an awareness of that, and I got much love for you, man. So yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, that horn is no respecter of persons, bro. Dang. I wonder if he's doing all right. Yeah, I could relate to that, James Bishop. That emoji, bro. um Alex versus Jan, Giant versus Midget at the White House. Dang. I mean, I would enjoy it just for the freak show aspect, I guess. At first, yeah. Yeah. I tend to believe that see, because I'm always one that's like, forget about sizes, forget about weight classes. I don't care. I just go off on that all day. But soon as I heard Jan and Pereira, I was like, nah. But I think it's because the matchup. I don't know if you guys see it the way that I see it. Or, hey, see you later, Jessica. I hope you guys have a wonderful time. It is absolutely unbelievably well deserved. I hope you make the most of it. I hope you stay out even later than you should. I hope you just have the most fun and that you just max it out, man. Headed out with the wife to properly celebrate my birthday. I'll eat this steak in honor of the GM and the dojo. Much love. Heck yeah. Enjoy yourselves. Heck yeah. I know. It would be so much funner. Thank you. You guys have fun. CPM. Chale. It's hard. It's hard to say chale fast. Oh, what I was gonna say is I actually think that Marab would be a way better matchup. I think Marab would do better against Pereira than Jan. I think Jan would have the wrong strategy. I think a little dude like that would need to make more of a point to grapple with Pereira and not try to strike with them. I mean, that's nothing genius. I'm sure everybody would agree with that. I hate Alexa Grasso. What? Oh, I see. It's a Mexican thing. Raw Rose says Brandon Moreno, Irene Aldana, Yair Rodriguez, Kay Velasquez, Rafa Garcia, Daniel Zeuber, and Diego Lopez. I don't know why. Isn't Diego Lopez Brazilian? John Doe UFC. It's probably because you probably like it's probably because of the stature. You're all these people you're mentioning are little. You probably like big beefy dudes. Big beefy sweaty dudes. What's up, Dolivo? I think it's sad. I could be wrong. She could be great, and they might turn their lives around. But it kind of seems like she's probably like a user, both in the sense of drogas and also just hey, I'm with Nick Diaz, and all that entails. I just feel like she's probably a user and a manipulator, and it's a toxic situation, and they probably got one of those relationships where there's so much arguing and drama, and that's what gets them going. You know how sometimes there's a relationship where it's just too vanilla, it's too easy, and have you seen that with people before? It almost makes them lose respect, and it's like they need the chase, they need the drama. That's what keeps them intrigued and engaged and into it, or else it just seems too easy and they get bored. Sometimes you just get the wrong mix, and it's the perfect storm. I thought that first as well when I read Jan. I was thinking Jan Blachowicz. I was like, that seems like a boring. Like, why would they do Jan Blachowicz and Pereira? Oh, what the heck? Yeah, that's why it's even more good reason for me to try to mix in as many things as I can, Inquisitor. Just try to make it a good, entertaining time. And I try to branch out a little bit, but not too far, so it's still relatable in the community. Like, let's say I wanted to talk about something other than MMA, UFC. And some of you might disagree. Some of you might be like, I don't want to hear about that fool either. But if I'm talking about MMA and UFC related things and that world, it makes enough sense for me to kind of branch out and just like talk about Joe Rogan maybe. And maybe even because there's like subcultures as well. Like a lot of people who watch UFC and MMA watch things like Kill Tony. They watch a lot of people who are UFC fans and MMA fans are probably fans of Shane Gillis. I mean, and I'm can't really think of all of them off the beanie right now, but I'm just saying there are examples of those subgroups that maybe I could branch out to every once in a while, because I know a lot of people are kind of getting exhausted with the UFC here and there for whatever reason. Yeah, Bert Olomio, it's crazy, bro. The twisted things that people will do for content that's not even content. It's just weird, bro. Yeah, that sounds pleasant, Jane Caulfield. Yeah. Man, I can't even make myself care about politics, man. It's exhausting. If you change up your entire program, your algorithm reach will diminish. Yeah, but sometimes sometimes I want to experiment with it because I feel like it couldn't possibly get any worse. Um, because I see videos that are like, you got to let the algorithm know who you are, know who your viewers are. They got to know what kind of content. And it's like, bro, I do the same thing every day. The algorithm is still not doing anything for me. So, Octopus, yeah, I mean, I understand that. And she knows that's all she's doing. 100% here for you, bro. Would love to see you transition into a more comedic podcast, sketch shop type. I mean, that's what the channel was back in the day, trying to do sketches and trying to do actual things where I'm like in a situation and doing something humorous. That's where I have. I mean, I have so much fun doing stuff like that, but it's just a little more difficult to pull off being a one-man show, you know. But I appreciate the support, and I would love to move in that direction, and I'll do what I can to do so. Jeez, yeah. Oh, show game. Oh, show game just came in with the self-inflicted. Thank you for doing it, bro. Thank you for doing it. I don't know if you've have you been a member in the past? I apologize if you haven't. I don't remember, but I just want to let you know there's a buttload of content on the membership perks tab for you to scope out. Just insane backlog. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. Self-inflicted are hardcore, bro. You know, those signs of growth is just, you know, success and going in a good, healthy direction. I want that as well. The algorithm only benefits people that aren't truthers. It's hard to be real. That really, yeah. Yeah. I'll take that as my victory. Make it, but don't break it. It took the streamers 9 months to make it. The real algorithm was the friends we made along the way. That's what's up. Do you think the internet is responsible for more people having autism? I mean, I don't want to be insensitive and try to answer that like if I'm a doctor or a scientist, but I think there are traits and habits and patterns that are identified which place people on the spectrum, and I would say I absolutely believe that the things that technology and devices and internet and the way we consume it absolutely leads people to either absolutely obtain in a genuine way those traits, or they at the very least mimic them. Shama lama ding dong. Grandmaster, can't wait to see where you're headed. I've been following you for years. I got the hoodie like 7 years ago, bro. Heck yeah. I feel like I got mine like 7 years ago. I've been rocking this forever, bro. It's starting to fall apart at the seams, man. I lost my strings in like the first month. I was so mad. They came out in the washing machine. Thank you, bro. Shamalama ding dong. Well, shoot, man. Yeah. I'll try to melancholy. I mean, I'll do it. Cause I'll feel kind of bad and awkward in the moment. Cause it's like, man, I don't want to I feel like I'm calling you out or anything like that, trying to put you on the spot. But since you're asking, I'll try to remember to do so if it ever feels like that. It's just like, I don't ever want to create an environment where people feel like they have to be aware of how they're acting or walk on eggshells or anything like that. But yeah, I could let you know. Oh yeah. I mean, everyone's attention seekers these days, you know. Órale, órale, drink coffee. um, Bert, no, that's never happened, as far as I believe. The only time I've ever been recognized, as far as I'm aware, someone sent me a message asking, "Is that you?" Because I'm in this place right now and I see you, and I was like, "Oh, yep, that's me," and then that was it. And then some girl in a drive-through that I don't even know if she was talking about this channel, and I was kind of confused, but I didn't really clarify. But that's it. Actually, I have a story about that hoodie. A guy was, in the parking lot outside my work, and he almost hit me, so I tossed a water bottle at his car. A guy was being a in the parking lot outside my work, and he almost hit me, so I tossed a water bottle at his car. When he got out, I saw him look at the hoodie, read it, and he got back in and drove off. This hoodie could save your lives. Now, I'm not going to try to imply the octopus with no friends was not capable of this hand-to-hand situation himself. Out here throwing water bottles like if he was Nate Diaz at a press conference. This fool was ready to back it up, Stockton slap style. I'm not saying that he wasn't able to do what he needed to do in the moment, but I'm saying for people out there, just in case, it's just precautionary. This could and will most likely save your life. And if I set up this page correctly, I believe, because I can't see it, but I believe that somewhere right here down below, you could see the merch shop. And you could buy hoodies, you could buy sweaters, and you could buy more hoodies and sweaters, because I think that's all I posted so far. But, scope it out. It could save your life. That is insane, bro. That is absolutely insane. Yeah, they sent me a message on Instagram. And I didn't even see it till it was too late. I wasn't even in that area anymore. But I was like, oh, yeah, I was absolutely there. That was me. So it's not eventually I might, but it's not the new mic that I'm getting a new one of. I'm getting a new cable, so I don't have to use this USB cable, which you should never set up a microphone with. And I'm getting the little I don't even know what it's called. People always refer to it as an M box. I think some people you could call it maybe a little mixer. I'm getting the new cable and the mixer to plug directly into the computer, as opposed to going straight with this little USB cable to the computer. This is not the way to do it, and it's always giving me audio problems. Heck yeah, he felt the power emanating from the hoodie. Okay. That makes sense, melancholy. How do you raise your child so they don't become an attention seeker? I'm not gonna act like I'm Dr. Spock or anything like that. But from my observations, I think what you need to do is give them a bunch of attention. And I think some people might get it twisted. They're like, well, if you give them too much attention, they're going to learn that as a pattern and they're always going to need attention from everybody. That's definitely not the case in any experience that I definitely always come from they didn't get the attention that they should have had. And now they're always seeking it. They're always trying to find it because their parent didn't stop and look them in the eyes and, hey, I learned this at school today. Oh, what was it? Oh, that's cool. It's always like the newspaper. Yeah. Okay. Why? Huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. What'd you say? Oh, yeah, right. Did you go clean your room? Yeah. Like, that's going to make an attention seeker. Oh, my parents don't give me attention. They're busy. They don't have time for me. I need to find that somewhere else. Just be present. Come down to their level. Have a seat with them. Look them in the eye. Show some warmth and just, how they say sometimes when they meet a celebrity or whatever, they're like, oh my gosh, they acted like I was the only person in the room and they paid attention and they asked questions and you just be engaged. That's the only thing I call the M box, but it's something like that. Um um Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Ooh. Tell us about the best WWF or WWE moment in the UFC. Is that what you're saying? Um, yeah, it's going crazy right now, James Bishop. It's crazy. Absolutely disco golf. I would say now could we say I don't know if this counts, but I would have to say the whole Conor McGregor and Khabib Nurmagomedov thing with the buses, with all the trash talk at the press conference, with the dolly through the bus, with jumping the cage and having the brawl. I think that one, but is like when you say WWF, does it have to be fake though? Because that stuff was real. Yeah, it's the best, bro. Inquisitor is the best. Um, I think parents that have a real hard time and they say, "Oh, my kids are this and that, and being a parent is lame, and I hated their animals." It's because I think those situations are when there's someone who had a child and they basically treat that child as an extension of themselves and not like a living, breathing individual. Um, and it's really easy to neglect and ignore a kid when you just look at them as an extension of yourself, to validate you and affirm you and be there when you want to be a good parent and when you want to do something and when you want to tell them what to do and you want to feel like you're imparting wisdom or whatever that means for you. Um, But I feel like when you treat them like a person and let them know that they're loved, then they reciprocate. But I feel like when it's a I think it's definitely if you don't use it, you lose it type of situation. If you kind of just leave your child alone to their own devices and they don't feel like you're there and you're present, they definitely will become their own type of person that will resist you, even if it's subconscious. Because it's like they're even if they're not doing it on purpose, there's this thing within them that's like resisting you because you're not being what you're supposed to be to them. It's like a defense mechanism. Octopus is gonna graduate from water bottles to dollies in no time. Yeah. Would you let Jesse Jr. act like McGregor if he was paid like McGregor? Never. Never. I would ankle pick him. I'm definitely a old school parent. I would ankle pick him. Um, what about when the parents think the child is doing something for attention, but it's not that at all? Um, it's tough, man. It's tough because some kids do things for attention. It's not easy in that way. I mean, you could have a kid that's a good kid and you love being a parent and you're not complaining about it all the time, but it doesn't mean it's like easy on the most basic level where you're not going to have things like this. That's like, shoot, that's difficult. That's a challenge. Um, I just feel like if you're being a present parent and you're being loving and you're being approachable and all that kind of stuff, you'll have a good, your thumb's gonna be on the pulse of who your kid is. I mean, like when you really, really know like think about anybody, not just your kid. When you really know somebody, that's why you can tell when they're being weird because you have a baseline. So if you're not a good parent and you're not present and you don't have a true solid baseline of your child, because you kind of just weave in and out of their life when it's time for dinner, time to figure out their homework, time for a bath or whatever, and all the other time in between then you're just like living your own life, you might not have a good baseline. And then if you're frustrated with them, you're just going to be accusatory all the time. Shut up, you're faking it. And you're going to be all dismissive. They're just all different. Loyalty, they're all different, man. Because people have to consider that. You have to consider that so that you don't just torture yourself. No matter how good of a parent or person you are, people are still on some level going to be their own people with their own character. Top 5 UFC personalities? Oh, snap. Oh, snap. I think you have to throw in Royce Gracie. He had this thing that was just so threatening. Royce Gracie, Boss Rutan, just such a charismatic, likable, confident dude. DC, just the straight up unk of the UFC, just hilarious, just a warm individual. Charles Sonnen with a smack talk. And I think you have to. I think you have to throw in Dana White. I think you have to. It gives us something to talk about. Dude's a trip. Yeah, melancholy. Like I wouldn't dream of trying to say anything negative about your mom or anything like that. But she sounds like a real. No, I'm just kidding. But that just sounds. It's just like ultimate, absolute, just being a dismissive person. Just that's the word. Just being dismissive and just not hearing the person. But I will say this. I will say this. I have no idea your mom's life, her background, her upbringing, what she struggled with. I don't know anything about her, but I do know I've seen people like this where maybe they weren't the parent that the children really needed. But look, here's what I'm trying to say. Say somebody does something bad, they shouldn't have done it, right? It doesn't make it okay. It's not justifiable. But if you do some research, you can find out, pretty sure I know why they did that, right? Everyone could get that. So, I mean, I've seen people that maybe didn't do everything they should have as a parent. But when I consider how they were raised, what they came from, what they went through, the limited tools they had to work with, the parents that they had or didn't have, and, their example, it's like, dang, did they even have a shot at ever being the parent they needed to be? I don't know if they had the tools, the resources, they were probably frustrated. They didn't get the attention they needed. They grew up bitter, resentful. They didn't develop the way that they should have because they grew up in the little fishbowl. And it's something that continues and continues and continues. It's just a pattern that doesn't stop. And I'm saying that so that if there's any room whatsoever to show any type of grace toward your mom, like, those things do exist. There are those things to consider. Yeah, octopus, absolutely they don't. Yeah, Bert. I mean, those are some of the funnest times, bro. How much money do you think bad YouTube channels spend on paid visibility versus organic SEO? Because some channels are, I can't believe they get views. I feel the same way, bro. I mean, I've worked at companies and stuff before where they do paid SEO stuff and paid ads and this and that. Based on some of the creators, based on some stuff that I've seen and the quality of their content and the views they get, it's no question, in the thousands, like in any given month, to get those kind of views. I mean, it could be. It depends, because I'm thinking of a few different channels right now. It could be 5,000 a month. The higher end that are getting more views per video could be spending 15,000-20,000 a month. When you're getting a certain amount of views per video, and you're uploading enough, and then especially if you throw on sponsorships and whatever other kind of revenue they have, you can pay in the tens and tens and tens of thousands a month for marketing, and it's absolutely worth it, because YouTube has very much become pay to play, very much pay to play. If I had some kind of a marketing budget to boost my videos, it would change the game. But then it's embarrassing, man. I hate it for my videos to show up on the right hand side, obviously sponsored. It feels lame. But there's other ways they do it. They hire clippers. They hire like a lot of these YouTube channels that you see that grew and they went viral and they're gigantic. And you saw a bunch of different channels that started posting their stuff and making them famous. It's not just fans. It's not just viewers that absolutely love them. There's websites that you can go on and pay them a little bit and they'll clip farm for you. So when you start seeing some of these creators blow up, and it's like, man, this was just homegrown. It was organic. And people loved them so much, they started cutting all the stuff from this and that. They paid them. Derek Lewis. Dang it. What you are describing is the essence of the wages of sin is death. Um, Bro, I don't even remember what I was saying. You guys know I don't got that short term memory, but I agree with it. The wages of sin is death. Spiritually, physically, eternally? How are you moving? Yeah, man, cuz I mean it's too easy cuz people are so imperfect. It's too easy to just point the finger and you this, you that, blah blah. Anybody could do that. To anybody, nobody's perfect. What's not easy is to show grace. Why did that happen? Why couldn't they give me what I needed? Cuz when you think about it, all they are is a kid that also just got older and older and older. And maybe they weren't loved. Maybe they weren't paid attention to. Maybe they weren't given tools. Maybe they didn't know how to navigate the world. And all of a sudden, they have someone that they need to be there for. And they're like, hey, I didn't read the book. I don't know what to do now. It doesn't mean that they didn't do the things that hurt. It just means like, it's just saying that context could just make you see everything totally differently and it'll help you move differently. And you showing that grace could give you so much more peace because now you have a different understanding of it. Oh, my mom was just a little girl and she just got older and she just struggled with how to navigate this terrible, crazy world. And she wasn't always perfect. Um, dang. Uh, mm. Yeah, James Bishop. I mean, I always try to. Yeah, we all know people like that too. Where it's like, bro, bro, I've tried so sincerely to find some redeeming qualities, and you just won't help me. Hey, Ayel Blakemore. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. Thank you very much. Thank you. I was on a big break and I'm back now and I'm starting to make edited videos. So I hope you have the time to come by and scope them out. Um, my stomach is starting to eat itself and it's painful. I need to go eat something and just move on with the rest of the day. Um, it's a weekend and I know there's some stuff that I got to do around the pad and be available. So I'm going to go work on that right now. Fat chances are I probably won't pop in tomorrow, but I'm going to be planning what I'm going to be doing the upcoming week. So we're going to start it off strong and get going then. So I hope you guys are all able to join me. Thank you for stopping by today. I know there's a lot of stuff you could be doing out there on a Saturday, so I appreciate you spending this time with me. Heck yeah, Julio. I don't need tacos, bro. I don't like tacos. If I had to pick one, I would say tripas. Oh, that actually sounds good right now. Tripas with a bunch of lemon squeezed on it. Go get some tripas tacos, bro. But tell them not to make them all crunchy. I don't like when they make them too crunchy. I like them soggy. Dang it. Just go, Jane. You got numb to the game, Jane. You got what are they? How do you say it? You got how do they say it? When like something gets old and you're not excited about it anymore? You got like you could be out there. You know how much I wish I could go outside and have like a snowball fight right now? Yeah, I don't like tacos, bro. But tripas, I could eat like a tripas anything. I'll even eat a salad if there's some tripas in there. It's intestines. Tripas. If you put it in Google, put tripas, tripas, and then put tripas tacos, whatever. It's the best, bro. Soggy, that's the way to go. Jaded. I couldn't think of jaded. You know what, Melancholy? I don't like the way you're coming at me right now, bro. Oh my gosh. I'm taking advantage now and I'm abusing it. I apologize. Jaded, that's what I was looking for. Marloca, you should be out there playing in the snow right now, making snow angels. Or if you're agnostic, you could be making snow you could be making snow skydivers or something. What's the closest thing to an angel? Are you telling me to touch grass? I still need some. I'm telling you to go touch some snow. Cálmate. If you're agnostic, you could be making snow gargoyles. All right. Lengua, some tongue tacos. I mean, it's not my thing. I've had them. It's not my thing. Ken and Kate, bro. You just heard me telling everybody that I was about to go because I'm starting to get the shakes because I'm starving. Ken and K. For those of you that don't know, for you horizontalians over there in the other stream, in the vertical stream over here, like I try to tell you guys, they're spiking the algorithm, even though there's only 12 people in there right now, is brought in. I think during this stream, about 40,000 people have come in, even though there's only 12 people here right now. Keenan K's in the chat. Good to see you, bro. Let me see your profile. Yeah, you're looking good, bro. It's good to see you. You're looking good and strong. Frog tacos. Okay, you're hitting me with a flurry of nastiness right now, bro. Keenan K, it's good to see you, man. Low-key just click from the notifications. Yeah, we've been here. How long have we been? It hasn't been that long. 113 minutes. I've been, you know what? I've been way better these days, bro. Way better. I lost my house. I went to a new pad, kind of reset some things, started living differently. I wanted to put myself in a situation where I could still do something that I love and do it in a way that makes sense. You know, I'm not constantly swimming against the big, scary waves, you know? So, I'm in a new situation. I've been streaming a lot, which is fun to do. I used to stress myself out, just taking forever editing those long videos. So I've been streaming a lot, and then I'm editing every once in a while, way shorter. But you know how it is, man. It can mess with your head. It's a grind. It's exhausting. How are you doing, man? Are you still enjoying it? Do you still have the drive? Do you still have the enthusiasm? Or should we both just quit right now and go work at Costco? What do you think? Should we just murder suicide right now? What do you think? What's up, Joe King? Greetings. Greetings, bro. Gobernador. What is that? Oh, Caimon. When did the verticals horizontals split? Like 4 days ago? YouTube kept sending me emails that I needed to stream vertically. And more people have been coming in, man. It's still not the most gigantic numbers, but people are getting the notifications now. YouTube likes to send out those vertical notifications. You get a free turkey for Thanksgiving if you work at Costco? Really? They just have them fall off the truck or what? Move to North Carolina if you're getting a Costco job. I could hook you up. Heck yeah. Put your shirt on. Twist it around your neck. Spin it like a helicopter. North Carolina. Throw your hands up. Ooh. I never even heard of that. What's light out? Little? Light out? I can't get down with seafood, man. I can't get down with that. All right. I got to get out of here, man. I'm in pain. I'm going to see you guys shortly in the future. Take care of yourselves. Have a good time. Be safe out there. Wear your seatbelt. And I know. So long story short, it is helping the algorithm. YouTube kept sending emails to creators talking about dual. It sounds like I'm saying duo, like D-U-O. It's dual. It's a hard word for me to say. D-U-A-L, dual. YouTube kept sending out emails about dual streaming and saying that it wants creators to go horizontal and vertical. And ever since I tried it, I've been getting way more people have been getting notifications about the stream, and the numbers have been bigger. So, I mean, let's see how long this works. I don't know, Jane. I gotta see where the night takes me. I'm trying to get I'm trying to go and get the things that I need for the setup to update. And then I was thinking maybe me and Marilena we're gonna go do something. I don't know how late we're gonna come back. We might try to be like Angel and Jessica. We might meet up with them. Who knows? I don't know where the night's gonna take us, but we'll see what happens. Heck yeah, Matt Casper. We bring the love together. All right, you guys be safe out there. I think Keenan started streaming. He heard what I said about horizontal and vertical. He's like, I'm going live right now, bro. Octopus. All right. Parting is such sweet sorrow.